Alright guys, 505RC here with the 12S xmaxx. Looks like a big scattered mess, but I'm going to show you why. Had a few issues, but we got them cleared out, got it going finally, so I'm really pumped. One thing was my fault, but the other thing is this does not come with instructions from VP or VXP Racing. It's an Alien ESC, it's just rebranded. It's Alien Power Systems, technically ESC. It's an OPTO, so meaning you do not have a built-in BEC in this guy. Okay, nobody describes this in anybody's damn videos other than one guy, and it's hard to understand him because his accent. But there's so many videos of people running this, they don't explain it, they don't show how you wire it in, nothing. So I'm going to take the time for you guys to show you how to do it right, how to do it simple. You don't need a BEC. Okay, so you can buy just the ESC like I did if you have that kind of money, which is I barely do. It's a ridiculous price. But the dang guy did not include instructions. He didn't say this is what you need to make it work or not or whatever. Didn't mention none of that. All he said is it doesn't come with a programming card. You have to go to his eBay store to purchase that, which I still can't find that either. So anyway, it's programmed, ready to run, plug and play per se, unlike the Alien powered system and the Viper or whatever, that one that has a snake logo on it. None of those are, you have to program them. This one, it is ready to go. Only one thing is you have to have your own power supply for your receiver because it's an OPTO speed controller. So all you guys got to do, you don't have to go buy a dumb BEC that's $60 or more for a 12 amp BEC to run it, not unless you want it to run off your batteries and not have to worry about this little battery pack here running out. Or you can be smart and buy a big one that has a lot more milliamps or whatever, right? So that's what I did to get it to work. Is of course I got this T right here. It plugs in my ESC. It comes with two set of wires here, well, three actually. This one is your fan. This one goes to your speed controller, to the channel 2, and this is your programming lead. It's 4-wire. None of these guys show this in their videos, so I'm showing it. This is an anti-spark, goes with the ground. Nobody, like I said, nobody shows that. Nobody has the paperwork shipped with this to say what the heck that third wire is with these main wires here. So I assumed, well, it's on the same side as the ground. It says the same 200 degrees C. And so I said, hey, just solder this to this wire here for me. And come to find out, the same guy that has that thick accent that described that you do need a BEC to run this calls it a BIC, but it's a BEC technically, not BIC. That's why I didn't understand what the heck he was saying or meaning. And he said this is anti-spark. He says that when you plug it in, of course you have this plugged in so you don't get a crazy zap of electricity when you plug your battery in, right? And then he says to unplug this while you're running your model. You don't have to do that. You can leave it plugged in. It's not going to do anything. All it does is takes the spark away, the flash and the issue there. You can leave it plugged in. It works just fine. I don't know why he's saying you have to unplug it. No, you don't. You just leave it plugged in and don't worry about unplugging, plugging it back in. You forget to plug it in, then you get a big arc, blah, blah, blah. That's dumb to do that. So just leave it plugged in, hook it up to your negative side just like I did here. It works perfectly. I don't even see an arc. I don't even hear it arc. So there's that. I got the two 6S's. I got this switch for my receiver for the power, and I will show you guys. See, it comes on, the motors on the fan are on right now, all on this switch. And the reason why I have it like this is because my ESC is going to cover all this right here. So I don't want to have to unmount my ESC every time to get to my battery, right? So I bought this with the built-in switch, and not only that, I can plug this in to the charger side and charge up my battery, or I can pop it off right here, slide it on and charge it. But the guys at Hobby Pros said, oh, you just got to plug this guy in right there and charge it. Boom, it charges your power to your receiver. So that's a way to bypass a BEC on any model. It doesn't have to be the xmaxx, whatever you're using, an OPTO ESCN, and you go through the issue I just went through, not being told you need a BEC or power, individual power technically for your receiver is what that's for. Now you guys know. So you don't have to waste your money buying a BEC, not unless you're running a bunch of lights or whatever, then that's what that's mainly for, a winch or whatever. But for this case, this application, to get your vehicle running, just your own little power supply. All it needs is 6 volts or less. You can't go any higher, else you're going to fry your receiver. I had to buy a new receiver because my dumb self, when I put the cover over this, I didn't realize this was sticking out, and it cut it right off. So my radio wasn't binding to my receiver, so therefore I had any motion, nothing, because I accidentally cut that off. So make sure you guys don't do that too. I have the proper one coming. The only reason why I'm saying that is this one doesn't do the stupid self-steering when you're in the air to guide it right, which I really don't care for. It sucks anyway, but I got the right receiver coming for it anyway after I just bought this one, so I bought 2 for no reason. But anyway, better to have a backup one, I guess. But I'm gonna just mount this switch right here, guys, on the side like that, or like that. That way I can just boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? Because my whole ESC is gonna sit right on top like that, down in there. So, and then I'm gonna just zip tie her in there and be done with it. And then all I gotta do is figure out how I'm gonna strap these and hold these batteries in there like that, which I may just zip tie them down here and down here too. I know that's ghetto, but hey, ghetto world, ghetto tendencies, I guess you can say, whatever. But anyway, that is my logic on this system and how to simply but yet properly have it work correctly without spending a stupid enormous amount of money because some idiot that sells you this doesn't send paperwork telling you what you need to include to make it work, which really irritates me. But whatever, figured it out and did homework, and I figured it out. So that's how you can get it going on any type of model, big, small, it don't matter. I've seen guys running this stuff in a dang 1/10 scale Rustler, which is ridiculous. But I mean, I think I have the biggest system out there besides RC Sparks that runs all the way up to 16S. His, I believe, does too.